it's time for initiative.
Are we even involved in this right now?
I don't think so.
You guys are not. You can roll a perception to see if you see this, if you guys are even paying attention.
Ooh. 19.
Actually, no, 18. Sorry.
I guess I'll keep on attacking.
And who is, you guys are both next to it, so.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, did you guys roll a perception?
Yeah, 18.
19.
9.
So Ezekiel and Azarias, you guys are aware of kind of your friends and where they are, and you see that there is a bit of a commotion out in the woods as you're placing these things.
What about the guard?
The guard is still on the road.
He doesn't hear anything
he
or
did
see
not.
anything? Okay.
We drew him away from the road too.
Yeah, so you two, and you're standing right near him, so you can let him know if you want, but you two are aware that there's some kind of commotion in the woods behind you.
I kind of...
I look at Ezekiel and I'm like, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Should we check it out?
Come on, Boucher, keep digging.
Keep digging. I tap. I kind of tap on the... Gosh, what's your name?
Erebus.
Erebus, right.
Erebus.
Did you see that too?
What's going on?
Erebus,
over
there was a commotion over there. I think we should check it out.
Perhaps, right? How far away is it?
It's over yonder. And I point.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
just
that
gonna...
unit of measurement. It's one yonder.
It's about 60 feet.
It's about 3 yards.
Oh, that's
yeah,
it.
that's pretty close. Yeah, let's go.
Can I see, like, what's going on there?
No, there's brush in the way. You can't.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
Can't
trees and
I heard a noise.
Okay.
yeah.
So we can't see what's going on.
You can't see exactly what's going on, but you know there's commotion kind
And
of.
I take
going on.
off.
Yeah, I'm running over there.
Okay. So you guys are there. So go ahead. And you guys can roll
extend that.
initiative, but you guys won't come
Just
until the
tell
next
Wednesday.
round.
18.
I got 6.
Oh, 19.
16.
Okay. So,
Just put it to the side.
So,
okay.
so you three will come in the next round. So you guys won't. You'll be running towards them this round.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Littletoe and Zara. Who's first?
Littletoe.
Littletoe.
Little T.
So this guy's
Littletoe.
standing in front of you, and you just saw Zara pierce
I
both
got
the sides.
15 for the attack roll.
What are you doing?
I assume
I'm
they're also
how are you using-
flanking.
My scimitar.
Scimitar? Okay.
And then I'm going to use my offhand as my dagger.
Okay.
So, 15 for the scimitar.
Should we capture him?
13
13 damage.
damage.
Okay.
Cannot speak.
And then my offhand,
That's right.
You're welcome.
25.
25 damage.
How much damage did you do with the sneak attack? How much damage did you do with the sneak attack? Sorry.
Okay. So you come down with your scimitar on him. You slash through his chest, and then you come around with the dagger into his leg. And you're really beating this guy up. He's choking on the blood in his throat.
His turn.
And he's standing as well as he can. And he pulls out his weapon of choice, which is a great club. And he tries to bring it down on the little gnome that is giving him a lot of pain.
Is he still scared of the illusion I cast?
He is aware of it, but he is in blood rage mode, so he's trying to smash you like a little gnome.
Alright.
So he brings his
Scared
great
of
club
that,
down on
maybe.
you. And that is 12 versus AC.
16.
So that's not great. So he comes down with his great club, and you are too fast. You dodge out of the way, and you have a smirk on your face as you see this guy. It's like slow-mo as this club comes down. You're so small that the roll around you is slow. And he smashes against the ground.
Can I step on it?
We can't even get in.
He'll just lift
On
you
your
up.
choice, sir.
Damn.
It is now hitting the ground. However, the sound of him crushing through branches and slapping on the ground is fairly loud. The guard that's on the road, you hear him from a distance. He says, "What was that?"
Nothing.
Okay then.
Who's next?
Zara.
Okay.
Alright, attack with my short sword. That's 19 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 damage.
Cool. So,
Bonus action. 15 plus 6.
are you just offhanding?
Yeah. I'm not gonna use an IP. And that's 2 damage.
Okay. So Zara comes down with her sword. One you have coming down around near his neck. It slashes through, and then the other one you come around the other side, and you pretty much gill him. You give him gills, and as these open, blood drips down, and this guy falls down to his knees and collapses forward.
As we crush through the foot. What's happened?
So you three, Ezekial, Azarias, and Erebus, come into the scene. As you're looking around, you see this Groaken who is just blood everywhere, and you see Littletoe who is.
I was like, "What are you guys doing here? We got this."
And Zara is pulling her blades out of this thing as he's falling, and
blood just splatters on everyone.
I am still within 60 feet of the holes, though.
Okay,
Just for Wednesday.
gotcha.
Stay next to them hoes.
They ain't loyal.
Well, since you're here, help us move the body.
I'm gonna look around and see if
Move the
anything is
body.
noticed. Me running in full like chainmail to this destination.
But also, I want to pick up the little notebook and hand it to one of you guys that can read Groaken.
Oh, yeah. What does it say?
I can be joking.
We can pick most of us.
That's good.
I can't.
You're a man of culture as well. I see. Good. What does it say?
And I say, indeed.
So you see this note, and it looks like a picture, a very crudely drawn picture, and it shows a single stick figure man standing on the ground, and on the other side, kind of squished into the picture, you see a couple of other stick figures holding what looks like a shovel, and that's it.
So he just got there.
Almost had us.
He also drew some clouds with rain coming down.
Oh, cool.
They're going to attack in the rain.
Well,
It's
currently
raining right
raining.
now.
Shit!
Can we see?
So the other Groakens don't see this.
Yeah, like.
That's what I'm looking out for.
They are not aware that this is happening. They're on the far south side of the village.
Can I search the body?
You sure can.
So I'm gonna nonchalantly walk out and go kind of to the guard.
You're gonna nonchalantly come out and see what.
Like walk over like to the guard that's watching the road, you know? You said there was a guard that was watching.
Yeah, he was
the road.
coming towards you actually.
So I'll kinda like whisper into his ear what happened and that we're cool.
Okay. Cool.
We took one out.
23 for investigation.
You took one out. Shh. There's 2 left.
We know. Don't worry.
They're on the south side. Oh, wait, I'm up there.
They're on the south side.
We're working on it. Act like nothing. Oh, also, there's holes with spikes.
I saw those.
Okay.
Why are we whispering?
Groaken will hear.
Will they?
I don't know.
You never know.
Other ones, you idiot.
Are you all right?
And what about the holes?
I just look at Carry on. And I nonchalantly walk back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Did he have anything good on him?
What?
Did you find anything on his body?
You were searching.
I did.
So you searched him, and what you found.
I'm really bad about not using names, and I apologize.
I'm sorry, what?
Littletoe.
Little T.
LT.
No.
I'm just like,
LT.
you were
LT.
searching him.
Yes.
So you found 3 of those coins that they use for their currency.
Grokers.
Grouples?
Grouples. Groupons. They use Groupons.
Ooh, Groupons. Nice.
I forgot what they're called, and I don't have it in front of me. So yeah.
Gerp coins.
Okay.
Gerp coins.
GURPS.
Erp
I think-
coins. Or
Yeah.
yes.
GURPS. I think it's GURPS.
The Gurpin tonight.
Yo, girl.
That's getting cut.
Don't censor us, God.
Gonna get GURPS tonight.
Give us free will.
Alright, so yeah.
Alright, there's 2 more. Do we plan on taking them out? Or let them go?
Well,
Clearly they're
you guys are going to
tactics
take care of the
not
body.
very good.
I would like to go
I mean,
and
that's a good
sneak again
stick
where the other
but it's
2
not very
are.
informative.
If we take
And see
them
what they're
out, the
They're going to know.
they're gonna know.
Yes.
If one doesn't return, it's like.
But they're gonna come anyway, right?
But it might make it sooner.
But then
So,
that's 2
I
less
just
to
thought
fight
about that.
That's
in the
So we're gonna
invasion.
have it 2 people talking at once.
What were you saying?
Weekend at Bernie's.
I'm just waiting.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Prop him up, put some
Are we
sunglasses.
gonna? Are we gonna?
Oh, we're gonna walk it back to the Groaken camp. I'm a person now. Those people are my friends. Just ignore them.
Well, they would speak Groaken, dude.
I know Groaken.
So I'd be like, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, friend.
Littletoe, you have a suggestion?
Yes. I would like to sneak and go locate the other two, and then I would like to cast illusions of the aviators. Avians, sorry.
Avians.
In the distance, so they can see him and possibly
Darius
get
is
frightened
like-
and run away.
Okay.
It's a sweet slap.
So you're gonna head towards the south side of the village, and you see the other two guards that weren't on the road. They are like on the opposite side of the village, like on the north side of the village, trying to look for these Groaken. They're unawares of the two that are south of town.
Did we get all our alarms set up or just the one?
They've gotten 3 set up.
Okay. That's pretty
3
good.
out of
5.
I feel like since we're just covering one side,
Yeah.
we know what we're doing. Like it's the 3 closest to the road, right? Like boom, boom.
Mhm.
Bingo, bango.
Well, if you all wouldn't mind, I can actually. I was thinking about setting them up in where I'm at here, and just making it so that I trigger it.
Here in-
should there be any issues?
In the woods?
No, in the village.
Oh. Sure.
I spend about 10 minutes
What are you doing again?
making an alarm that only I can trigger, so that if
When are you going to trigger this?
only if they come and no one else has noticed.
Gotcha.
Although I'm not exactly the most perceptive person.
Do you have to walk into this to set it off, or can you just
Yes.
do it?
I do. I need to walk into it.
Okay. Are you going to stay here for the rest of the watch?
I suppose I could. Watch over Wednesday as she finishes up the whole...
Is this a spot that's like we can see a good view of what's coming?
There is a spot in town where you could kind of get a.
Is that kind of what you're doing, or are you going to the middle of the city?
It's a good viewing spot. It needs to be within 60 feet of the holes that we dug. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's about a really good place where you can get the lay of the land. The village isn't very big, so you can get a good view of the whole village.
Do we
from not
want
too far away.
to take out the rest of these Groakens?
I think that's a very good idea.
There are 2 of them. It took you guys a little bit to take him out.
Excuse me?
I mean, it was quick and efficient.
That's what I thought.
I'm just saying. I'm not very sneaky. They will hear me coming.
Well, Littletoe, would you like to sneak up on the others and
Cast my.
start it
Yes.
before the others get there?
Yes, I would like to.
Oh, we're doing this?
Let's do it.
But if we do all 3, that will cause suspicion, so they might be advancing their attack a lot sooner than what.
Without information, they would attack sooner.
Maybe.
Surely they're not that foolish.
Well, and maybe they'll wait until they come back, and if they never come back, they'll be waiting quite long.
Okay. We can do it.
Okay.
So I'll sneak.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I have a javelin. I could try to get within 30 feet.
Could we be like working on the holes while they're doing that?
Sure, yeah. You guys will work on the holes. And,
Is it within 120 feet what they're about to do?
on the south side, it's going to be a little bit further than 200 feet.
Like how much further?
Like 200 feet.
200 feet?
Do you want to?
Wednesday, come with me. I get exactly 120 feet from the fight.
Are you helping me dig or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep digging. I'll chop off some trees and slice them into spikes, and then like place them.
Okay.
Do we have to roll like strength checks to do this, or I don't know?
No, I'll let you. You
I
guys have the time.
assume.
So we're fighting on our own.
And what about like hiding them? Like what do we do?
So
Probably
concealing.
not.
Would that be like a deception?
Do a deception.
Yeah, we want to be
roll
with them.
If
I was
you're
gonna say,
so,
how
are you
long
covering
was
them
that
to
gonna
hide the holes?
Like a survival?
Because there's
Survival. would be
After we
good.
finish these 2 off, we can come back and complete the holes.
Okay, sure.
I do not want to leave our friends undefended.
Since
They were
there's
fine.
two of them now.
Whatever.
Well, there's two of them this time.
They are scared. We must protect
Yeah, let's go.
them. Zara, not you, obviously.
I'm gonna do this on my own.
I
Keep talking.
totally believe it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay.
Keep talking poop.
You get scratched.
Alright, let's open
I
it.
got
So,
17.
17 as well.
17. Oh, these 17. So you guys both go south of town, and
Should I roll stealth as well? Since I'm also.
they're leading, so they're a lot further ahead of you guys.
I'm pretty fine.
It sounds like you guys are wanting to stay back and watch as
Yes.
they do this. Okay.
Quite
So
fine.
you two go up. You see these two Groaken. They're still fiddling with something ahead of you.
Can I see what they're fiddling with?
You're not quite close enough, and it
Okay.
looks small, and their backs are to you.
Okay. So since I'm closer, are they looking around, or they're too concentrated on what they're doing?
They're very concentrated on what they're doing.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I would like to do another cast illusions of the
AV.
avians in front of them, but when I do that, I also want to shoot an arrow in that distance so they can hear it and look up and see them.
Okay. So the casting is free to do, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we, before, like, I see what you're getting ready to do, and I stop you and I say, shouldn't we just attack them first so we can get the sneak advantage?
Are they both together?
Yeah.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was hoping for them to scatter
not
or
paying attention.
run.
But we don't want them to leave. We want
Might
to take
scare
them
them.
out.
He
All right,
wants to scare.
fine. Yeah, I wanted to scare them because then if they run away, they can tell they have the people that we don't like and all that kind of stuff on our side or in the area.
But what if they came back with even more people than they were planning?
They're going to bring their whole village anyway.
Probably.
So if they know that if we have allies that they are more fearful from, they might not want to attack. Or might. I don't know. Thinking ahead of time.
He says to himself and Zara.
True. So Zara, what do you want to do? You want to just go ahead and attack?
I feel like we should just.
All right, one each, or do go after one.
Gangbang.
Our friends are coming from behind. We can go ahead and attack one.
Attack one and get that one down as much as we can. Okay. Then never mind. Forget that.
Yeah.
Sneak attack is what I'm doing.
Okay. So you're gonna rush them?
Yes.
Alright, their backs are towards you, so you definitely have the advantage of the stealth.
Uh, 19.
19 hits.
Okay. This is gonna be my scimitar first, and it's my sneak attack. 12 damage,
Already.
and then my offhand. 18.
That hits.
3.
Okay, so you rush up behind this guy.
Did you see
You slash down against his back, leaving a nice big diagonal cut, and then you come around the side to his hip with your dagger, and you stab him right in the thigh.
In the artery.
He yelps, and his friend next to him looks at him confused as they pull away from the thing that they're holding, and you see this thing to be a carved stone. You can't quite make out what it is because it's kind of like flying in the heat of action, but it looks like they have a stone and they were using small tools to chip away at it.
Okay.
Well, I know what they're doing, just by like a quick thought process kind of deal.
Maybe carving it? I'm not sure. Okay.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, I can do
Okay,
anything.
I got 24 to hit.
Are you going for
My
the same
first
guy?
attack, yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you rush this guy as well, or rush the other guy.
Is that the hit?
No, I got 24 to hit.
Nice.
5 damage,
rolled ones and twos for damage.
Don't. Wait for the bigger battle.
She just needs a short rest. Absolutely use it all.
It's just a short rest for it?
Wait,
I thought it was a long rest right now.
Oh, it is.
sick.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna use a key point.
No reason
Okay.
not to use them.
Short rest, like 30 minutes.
30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So that one's 16 to hit.
Hopefully
Okay.
we get before the real thing. She's rolled all ones and twos.
That's a 5. And then 11 and 11. So 15, no, 17. And that's,
Hey.
yay! 9. So all in all,
9 and 5.
6, 5, and 9. Right? Is
20.
that right?
Yeah.
20 total.
20 total from the first attack to this attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you rush up and you're just jabbing this thing with your swords. So you're back and forth stabbing him, and you're hitting every time. And you give him a nice array of polka dots on his back as he yelps and leans forward. He arches his back. And he's like, ah! So these things know you're here, and they don't seem very happy now.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Okay. And there's no one else involved in this, right?
Not that you know.
Not that we know of.
The
Right.
trees.
The druids of the forest. Then Erebus, it is your turn.
Alright. From that distance, I cast Chill Touch on this boy.
He did bulls.
25.
25. So this
Spectral skeletal hand.
spectral skeletal hand reaches out around the waist of this thing. Their waists are a bit thinner than the rest of their shoulders. They kind of go down in like a triangular form, so it wraps around and it clutches very tightly as its fingers kind of dig into his belly.
It's 3 damage.
3 damage.
It's the chili fingers.
He seems tickled.
That hurt a tad.
Erebus, that is you making that hand? I thought they were possessed.
Oh no. Just make people really chilly.
LT, it's your turn.
Alright. Go ahead and attack the one in front of me still. Plus 6 is 19.
That hits.
Okay, so sneak attack. 9 plus 4, 13.
Sneak attack's so strong.
Mm-hmm. And then I use my offhand. 17 plus 6 is 23.
To hit, yeah.
3 damage.
Okay, so again, this thing that's in front of you, you slash up the other direction in another diagonal, and you create an X across his back, and then you curve your arm up around his side, his right side now, and you jab him in his other hip, and he now has some wounds on both sides of his hip and down his back in an X, so he's very upset.
Zeke.
You see him screaming, and he's starting to grab for his weapon.
Yeah, none of that. None of that around here.
Boy.
So, my turn?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm going to cast Firebolt on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get closer, I guess. And try attacking. And 13 plus. Man, it hits. And this is fire damage. I don't know if it matters.
Okay.
2.
2. Alrighty.
Nice.
Which one are you aiming at? The one that's
That's
we've
gonna
been-
hurt.
they've both been hurt. The one that Littletoe has been hitting? Or
No,
the
they've
one
both been
that-
hitting the same
Oh,
one.
yeah.
They've both
we
been
were on the
hitting the
same
same
page.
person.
Oh, you guys were hitting the same guy.
Yeah.
Was he dead?
He's
I
been
hope
dead
so.
for like.
I was
3
like,
rounds.
damn, this is going help.
Yeah.
He is not dead, but he with the firebolt.
Ooh!
So Ezekiel runs up with his little monkey feet, and he does a front flip, and as he comes down, he shoots a fireball out of his hand, and it flies into this guy. And he's still facing away from you, so you see the fire hit him in the back, and you see a billow of fire come out the other end as you hit right in the X that
It made you a
Littletoe
target.
created. And he slumps down and falls over dead.
All me.
Nice.
Alright, Zara.
Okay.
There's a motherfucker over there.
I'm just gonna sidestep.
Are you gonna meow every time you sidestep?
Yep.
You should.
And so that is 13 plus 6. And 9 damage on my first attack.
Cute little kitty cat.
Don't have advantage.
6, 7, 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, what? I think it's the first time anybody's ever missed.
Yeah.
Good
It's
job.
great.
So you're done?
Yeah.
Alright.
So she saw like a speck of something. She has a
Okay, so this Groaken is a little bit quicker than his pal as he takes his great club out and he turns around and swings it at Zara's face. And that is going to be a 12 to your AC.
16.
So he brings his club out, but you're too quick and you dodge out of the way as he flies across your head. Or the club goes right above your head.
Alright, as... Oh, it's...
Alright, as.
It is my turn.
All you can do is yell at
We're
it.
so far away. I'll take a javelin out as I'm running. 10?
That does not hit.
Shit. Okay. Ah.
So you throw this javelin and it flies past Littletoe, well above Littletoe. And it hits right next to Zara's left foot as it plunges and digs into the sand.
Watch what you are doing.
I watched it the entire way. Alright, Erebus.
Oh, yes. I reach my hand out again and I give the boy a chilly touch.
Very inappropriate.
Okay, so the arm appears around this guy, and this is just like the one before. It goes around his waist and starts to cling onto him.
Ooh, 7 damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
An extra tight grasp.
Maybe you just put like tank tickles.
The Groaken looks down at these fingers wrapping around his waist, and he's like, like he looks terrified at this thing. You definitely catch him off guard. All right, who's next?
LT.
Me again?
Little T.
He didn't go.
Little T. Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
Oh.
He swung at
Alright.
Zara.
Then I will
Like I'm
scoot up close to him so we have flanking ability.
What was that?
It's a good thing we got that.
Yeah. 9 plus 6, 15 again.
Never happened.
15.
Yeah.
That hits.
Alright. Sneak attack. 7, 8, 9, 10,
Huh?
8, 4, 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
And then I'll use my offhand.
Yeah,
17 plus 6, 23.
23 hits.
Oh,
That we consider cocked.
Nope, that's a 1.
no.
It's slanted.
That's straight enough.
Someone
I
can say
cocked
you.
D4.
So
Come on.
1 damage.
Hey, every bit counts. All right. So you are you're behind him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you come up around him, and just like the guy before, you cut an X into his back, and ideally, you make a nice mark for your friends.
Alright,
Sweet.
Zeke, it's your turn.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I see another X.
I strike!
15 plus 1. My baby! 4. A 100% increase.
Are you sure your wizards are okay on the battlefield?
Be quiet.
So this time you do a very
But you devise smite.
you do a very elegant 360-degree jump, and this one you fire.
Was this a 360 no scope?
Is that his
Kind of.
bomb?
No,
You
sweet.
fire it out of the end of your tail, and this flame
Yeah.
shoots out and
Just
hits
farted fire at
the
them.
dead center in the red X. This one does not plow through him though. So you
Lighter.
hit him and he yelps, and you see a scorch mark on his back.
Pull my finger.
Have you ever thought about flaming feces balls?
Ooh.
Oh my
I like
gracious.
Can I come up with a spell?
Special feat ability.
You can use
You tell me what you want to do, and
The
I'll have you roll for it.
Alright,
the
Zara.
flaming feces.
Let's bring it back. Zara, go.
And I thought I worship the dark gods.
Natural 20. Is it nat 1 to 20?
Yeah.
Did we have a first crit of the night?
Yes.
Yup.
Nice. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Stab him in the face.
Right in the face.
Damage or
Damage.
Damage.
damn?
It was a net 20 for attack.
And she rolled good.
Boom.
Okay, so what you do is you see this fireball hit him, and use that to hit your advantage. So he leans out forward like that. He arches his back forward towards you as this fireball hits him, and he's in pain. You take your sword and jab it down into his chest and rip down as far as you can to try to gut him. You
He's
manage
left on, let
to
him
cut
fall
open a
away.
nice wide opening, but he is still hardy enough to stay standing, but he is definitely starting
And I
to bleed.
use my
Jesus.
second attack.
Oh, nice.
That's 12 to hit.
12 to hit.
It's good thing we have
Are you
advantage.
gonna pull his heart out?
2 damage.
Almost half heart.
So this one wasn't quite as fierce as the first attack. You slash across his chest this time to try to make an opening, like just peel open. But you only got him with more of the tip of your sword rather than the
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
just the tip. So you managed to slice a little bit, but it's kind of a thin cut against the skin.
Okay. Damage is damage. Alright, Groaken.
So this Groaken is
Groaken,
in an immense amount of pain, and he's going to attack just the first thing that he sees in front of him. So he's going to bring
A
this.
fly! It's flying in front of him.
He's bringing this gray club down on top of Zara,
The heal ability.
and that is 24 to hit.
Yeah!
Why are you so excited?
I don't know.
It's like the first time they actually hit you all night.
That was more of a surprise, less of an excitement.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Okay, so that is 10 damage.
Shizzle.
Sure.
I'm sorry, how many damage?
Alright,
10.
so it's my turn now?
We do not tolerate animal cruelty.
So this guy's Grey Club, he is totally enraged. He brings us down and managed to smash into your left shoulder and throws you down to the ground. You're not prone, but you're definitely down. You have to take a knee for a second and get back up, and it hits and it makes you really dizzy how hard he hit you. It kind of shook down your spine.
Alright.
Who's next?
Zara! No!
Divine Smite, a 1 HP enemy.
I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna come down. 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 7 damage.
Then you get to reroll once.
Yes, I do. I got a great one.
That's right.
Sorry, so 11 damage.
Okay, so you bring this great sword tumbling down on this guy, and the amount of openings and holes that this guy has makes it really easy to slice through him. So you come down through the right side of his neck, and you come down, you cut through the bone into the stomach,